Yo-hooo! Hello and welcome to today's stream. How's it going today? I hope you're all having a great day. Bienvenidos al stream de hoy. Espero que estéis teniendo un buen día. Siento haber tardado. De nuevo estaba preparando cosas del stream durante la pantalla de espera y se me pasó el tiempo muy fuerte. Sorry for the delay. Once again, I lost the track of time, and I was preparing things super quick during the waiting screen. So, welcome to today's stream! The other day, I couldn't sleep, and since I couldn't sleep, I was like, what if I do something? So, in a spontaneous moment of inspiration, I ended up getting up from bed and drawing this design in like less than 2 hours, line art included. So yeah, we're gonna be working on that today. We're gonna try to add some colors, paint it a little bit, and we'll see. We'll see how far we can get with the design. Bienvenidos al stream de hoy una vez más. Yo-hooo Moises, Yo-hooo Lang, welcome to the stream. Y I'll do my best. So, el otro día no podía dormir. Así que en un momento espontáneo de inspiración dije, ¿y sí hago alguna cosa? Así que me levanté y acabé dibujando este diseño en como menos de 2 horas, con las líneas incluidas. No sé qué me pasó. Estaba medio dormida. Simplemente fui al ordenador y empecé a poner líneas. Y acabé con este diseño. Así que vamos a intentar a ver si podemos avanzarlo lo más posible hoy. Queda poco de las líneas. Quería hacer una cosa con el otro brazo, que por eso no está hecho. There was something I wanted to do with the other arm, which is make 2 different poses for it. Because this is gonna be an adoptable. Esto va a ser otro adoptable. Así que quería ver qué podía hacer con el brazo. Así que mi idea es hacer 2 brazos diferentes. Espera, pienso lo equivocado. This is the right brush. There's something that I wanted to do with the arm, and it's making 2 different poses to hold the glasses that you can barely see in there. As I said, I drew this design in a very sudden burst of inspiration. One day I couldn't sleep, and the sketch is what it is. El esbozo es como es. Hice este esbozo súper rápido el día que no podía dormir. Por eso es... Incluso las líneas están muy desastrosas. Even the lines are kind of a disaster, so... You gotta forgive sleep-deprived Yomi. But at least, during the coloring, we can solve all of that. Durante el coloreado, podemos arreglar todo eso. No, tampoco pudiste dormir. No. Vamos a las 7, regresaron a las 12. Justo la hora en la que ya es oscuro y la gente duerme, menos yo. Eso siempre descuadra mucho el horario. Que te hagan algún imprevisto así. Es como, ¿ahora qué? ¿Ahora cómo manejo mi hora de ir a dormir? Alright. Let's go. I keep going back to my usual doodling brush from lately. And it's not the brush that I've used for these line art, so I keep pressing the wrong brush every time. Por memoria muscular cada vez selecciono el pincel que he estado usando últimamente para hacer dibujos. Y no es el mismo pincel que usé para estas líneas. Así que me estoy equivocando de pincel cada 2x3. It's not the same brush. You gotta watch out for that. Unless it's just the arm. I'm gonna try doing one of the first poses first. We'll see how it turns out. Veremos cómo sale. Tengo ganas de ponerle colores. Tengo bastante visualizados los colores. A ver qué tal salen. I have the colors pretty much decided. So I can't wait to get to that part. We just have to get the arm out of the way. Simplemente hay que acabar con la mano. Y ya podemos ponerle colores. Okay, we're gonna make these a bit different from the sketch. Because once again, this sketch is an absolute disaster. Este esbozo es un desastre absoluto. Las líneas también son un desastre absoluto. The lines are also an absolute disaster. What is going on with this finger? Sí, lo bueno de los errores es que en la parte del pintado, como me dedico a pintar por encima de todo el dibujo, se puede arreglar cualquier cosa. The good thing about mistakes is that I can fix any of them when I get to the painting part, because we're gonna be painting on top of the entire thing, so it's all fine. It will all be fixed eventually. Todo será arreglado eventualmente. So how does this work? I'm using my own hand as a reference for these. Estoy usando mi propia mano de referencia. Esto aquí. Algo así. Quería hacer un diseño así muy tirando a verano, ahora que ya ha venido el calor. Me inspiré para hacer algo más temático. I got inspired to do something a little bit more summer themed. Now that summer is basically here. It's June already! Almost half a year has passed. What the hell? What is going on? It's already June. Have you guys remembered to pick up your monthly gacha currencies? Remember to pick up your monthly gacha currencies. Recordad recoger vuestras cosas de gachas mensuales. ¡Sí! ¡Me enteré! Me enteré que sacaron el capítulo 2. Un poco más cerca de tenerlo entero. Sí, yo también me voy a esperar a que esté entero, porque así podemos jugarlo del tirón en el canal y ver toda la aventura. Quizá para cuando termine un par de juegos largos ya estará listo. The chapter 2 of Mothering Core was finished apparently, so I'm still gonna wait until all of them are finished to play them here. But when they are ready, when the whole thing is complete, I'm gonna be playing it. Yo, Kaelum, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Wait, what? ¿Qué vídeo? ¿Cuál vídeo? Me perdí. ¿Cuál vídeo? ¿Cuál vídeo? Ahora tengo que saberlo. ¡Ah, de Tactics! Tendré que echarle un ojo. Siempre lo hago ahorrando al máximo para conseguir los personajes que quiero en mi gacha. Esa es la mejor manera. Ahorrando es la mejor manera. Ahorrar es gratis, como dicen. Ok, a ver las gafas, si no me cuesta demasiado hacerlas. Vamos a hacerlas en otra capa. Let's do the glasses in another layer. We'll see. That's the wrong brush again! Look! Just so you know what I mean. See the texture of the brush? It's completely different. Me equivoco de pincel por hábito. Porque últimamente he estado usando mucho este pincel que es como de lápiz. Y ahora estaba usando el que es más sólido. Venga, Yomi. Tú puedes. Olvida la memoria muscular por un momento. You gotta forget the muscle memory for a moment, Yomi. Felt it just like yesterday. Just yesterday it was New Year's. Where did the time go? It makes no sense. Give me back my days. Where did January and February and March and all those other months go? ¿Dónde se fueron todos los meses? ¡Yogo Francho! ¿Qué tal? Aquí estoy trabajando en un diseño. ¡Oh! Incluso el día que estaba haciendo las líneas me pasó. Even the day that I was doing these lines, this happened. Because I haven't done this now. This is from the other day. Even that day, I used the wrong brush. Incluso ese día me equivoqué de pincel. No. Yomi, ¿qué hiciste? What did you do, Yomi? Why are you using the wrong brush? Your lines aren't gonna be consistent. It doesn't matter much because I'm gonna be painting over all these lines, so all is fine. It's all okay. None of these matters. It's all gonna be polished afterwards. Es mejor perder menos tiempo haciendo líneas y luego arreglarlas que no pasar mucho rato haciendo líneas y luego tener que arreglarlas igual. Así que, aunque no estén perfectos, así están bien. I think it's better to not spend a super long time fixing lines, to just have to fix them afterwards, and just do some messy lines and fix them afterwards. It just, same result and less time. I don't have to fix the lines twice. Ow. Ahorrando es gratis a menos de que aplique robar la tarjeta al vecino. ¡No! Que no te oiga el vecino. ¿Te imaginas? Tomar la tarjeta de otra persona y usarlo en gachas de todas las cosas. Yo me enfadaría. Me enfadaría doblemente. En gachas de todas las cosas. Past Yomi, present Yomi, and future Yomi. The 3 Yomis of Christmas. Okay, this circle for the glasses looks good. Let's see if we can do the other. Maybe the other one we can just copy paste this one. You know, if a circle turned out well, what if we just make the other circle like this and then we just modify it a little bit? We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do free transform and then we just move it around. This way we also ensure that it's more or less the same size. We're also gonna have to move both of them a bit to place them well. Because as you can see, the hand is overlapping a little bit with the glasses, which is not wrong, but we gotta move things a little bit. The one thing that I always have trouble with when it comes to glasses, it's the sticks on the sides. The thing that holds the glasses where they need to be. Because right now, how do I even put that here when the hand is there? Maybe I have to move the hand. That might be for the best. Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna move the hand a little bit. This way it's gonna be easier to place that. If we put it here, it's gonna be easier to fit it where it has to be without having to change the hair completely. Yo, three of you, welcome! How's it going? Drawing arms, it's hard sometimes. Okay, more or less like this, it works. Okay, seems like things have quieted down. Finally. Oh my god. Give me a second. Okay, no more mute stream for now. It was fun though. It's been fun to try a mute stream for a little bit. Anyway, I'm back! Yo-hooo! It's time you draw a muscle, you come slowly closer to back it. No! No! You can't say that. I'm never gonna draw muscles ever again. Nah, the noise cancelling of this microphone is bad. It always breaks, so a lot of times the noise gate is disabled because it keeps muting my voice if I have it on, so I think it would still be heard. Oh, I swear. If only this was only from time to time, but this happens very often. I have sometimes very noisy people around the graveyard, and it's very annoying, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's go. At least I think I've got most of the colors all down. I still think that maybe the jacket would look good in blue, but I seem to be the only one thinking that. Are you sure that it looks better in green? I don't know. I feel like in blue it looks very good. I don't know. I'm still wondering between one and the other. Like, maybe not exactly the same colors. Now I will sing my favorite song, the name of my street and city. I wish you were joking. I wish you were joking. But it has happened before. That's why I was like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not gonna deal with this now. I was thinking about a bit of a sailor vibe. White might work, maybe? Actually, yeah. I think in white it can work. I wish it wasn't the first time that someone being loud outside wasn't like at risk of doxing me, you know? Jesus. Anyway, it's all fine now, hopefully. Okay. The one that... Okay, wait, noise. Is it over now? Is it over now? Please. I hope that it's over now. Ah. God. Okay, a thing like this. I wonder how it would look with the hair a bit lighter in general. Like this. Oh, actually, wait. I think we're onto something. And then we make these darker. I feel like the design looks a lot more fresh like this. Creo que se siente mucho más fresco el diseño así, con el pelo más claro. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Ah, the voices. Calling it the voices makes it a lot funnier. The voices are back. Oh, there we go. That's what was missing. If we make the ribbon in a different color. Wait, we're gonna make this a lot more sailor-like, actually. If we add a bit of the sailor scarf here, that can make a lot more sense. My personal Greek tragedy. Oh. Like, fortunately it doesn't happen that much on stream, but I swear. Noise like this happens on a daily basis. And it's horrible. I'm so tired of it. I'm going insane. There we go. I think this works. I feel like the green might work if we make it a little bit different. What if we make it a little bit more blue like this? This way it fits better with the color palette. Yo, Mongoose, welcome! How's it going? Wait, let me check in all messages. Sometimes the hidden messages do show up in there. There we go. Apparently, yes, it's a danger word now. What the hell? YouTube do be weird. And of course, we're gonna add timelines afterwards. Because I don't think I've made a design with timelines in a while. Creo que no he hecho un diseño con marcas de bronceado en mucho tiempo. So we're gonna do that. Have you tried all primary colors to see which is better? Not all of them, but I think this is more or less what the palette that I was visualizing for these. So I think with this we can work. Let's see. Let's save. And we're gonna start shading. Let's see. I've been meaning to try something a little bit different for the shading that is not multiply layers. I'm gonna go right. I think so, yes. What are things around a leg like that for? It's not the garters it can be to hold up a stocking. It's decoration. It's just an accessory. That's what it's for. It just so the leg doesn't look empty. It's just yes. It's there to be pretty. So what if we try pink light instead of instead of multiply? I feel like it's a little bit too purple. I do like how multiply looks. But it has to be Let's see. Make it a bit more saturated than usual, so the shadows don't look very dull. Maybe this is just me that feel annoyed all the time if I had something only gripping one leg. It's a matter of getting used to, yeah, I guess. It's just the design, so... Don't wear the watch on my leg. I would be concerned if you had. I hope so. Don't know how practical that would be. And now here, multiply. What? Why is it different? Oh wait, what? Okay, I was still putting it in light, right? You know what? Nah, I think I'm still gonna go with multiply. I prefer multiply. So, multiply. We're just gonna make the color a bit more saturated than usual, and we'll see how that works. Like this. This one. I think this one. And it's gonna be 70% opacity. And now let's add the lights. Yoga Song of the Beast, welcome! Kinda, yeah, I can see it. She does have Pokemon trainer vibes. A bit mischievous, yeah. That's true. The summery vibe is partly guilty. I can see it. I feel like I also took a little bit of inspiration from Athena from Ace Attorney. Sometimes it's a bit inevitable to get some inspiration from existing designs, just for the vibe. It still feels a bit different. Does Pokemon produce water drinkable? Good question. Has Pokemon ever went into that question? We do know that Pokemon produced milk is drinkable, because there's Mumu milk. Since the second generation, and also tails are also edible. Pokemon are edible. So maybe the water is also edible. Wow. Necesito agua. Yo-hooo-kin! Yo-hooo-mi, ¿qué tal? Welcome! Tanto rato de no hablar. Y ahora se me olvida cómo hablar. All this time of not talking, and now I forget how to speak. Okay, I'll make this with a bit more of a smooth brush. Yo imagino que sí. I imagine that yes, it should be drinkable. That would fix a lot of problems. They probably don't have water problems. Unless Magma Team decides otherwise. Copia's entire premise of environmental collapse is completely undetermined by Pokemon. undermined by Pokemon even existing. They can control the weather in the movement of tectonic plates. Well, who knows? Human action still does a lot of things. Maybe a Pokemon existing is not enough to counterbalance that. And it doesn't have to make absolute logic. It's a game after all. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the shadows directly now. Well, not the shadows. We're gonna do the lights directly, and then we can delete some parts to do the shadows. Ensalada con proteína y un sobre de catsup. Soy dos cosas esta vez. Mira, hablando de Pokémon, tenemos a Ketchup. Now we're gonna delete some parts of the light layer, and with that we're gonna do the shadows. At least the projected shadows. And of course I should also color that on the other arm. Suspension of disbelief, Mongoose. Suspension of disbelief. It's video game logic. Yellow Paper, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Can everyone ironically run without freaking out? YouTube does not like it sometimes. It's suspension of disbelief. Sometimes you gotta tell the game, yeah, I believe you. Don't tell me I have painted on the wrong layer. Okay, this is not the wrong layer. No pinté en la capa equivocada. Especially disbelief starts and ends with Yomi's eyes. What do my eyes have to do with that? My eyes are exist. You don't have to disbelieve them because they exist. They are real. Let's see. There we go. They do exist. Look. Look. They do exist. One of them at least. Okay, it's not looking bad. The shadows aren't gonna be that many. Let's go over here. ¡Yo Leo! ¡No! ¡La muela! ¡Sé fuerte! A mí me toca en unos días. No sé aún qué día va a ser, pero... Ah. Te entiendo. Ojalá que haya sido leve y que te recuperes pronto. Yo Nirvana, ¿qué tal? Yo Curador, welcome. How's it going? But still, Mongoose, it's not necessary to try to find a logic on everything when it's video games. Sometimes you just gotta believe it, like Naruto. Believe it. Sometimes it's like that because the game tells you that it's like that. It's not like in real life. ¡Yay! Vibras de verano. Porque ya llegó el verano. Ojalá volviera el invierno. Pero al menos podemos hacer un diseño bonito. I wish that winter came back, but at least we can make a cute design. Con mi casa inundada, piscina propia. No, Mitch. Oh no. Es verdad, por favor, Leo, dime que el diente no dolió. Yo tengo miedo. Guys, embarrass me. Took out my wisdom teeth, all 4 of them late last year and I still showed up for work. No! But it's scary. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna go. De verdad que no quiero. Ah. Still hurts 6 months later. I'm so scared now. What if I never remove it? What if I just don't remove my broken teeth? Si tolerancia a estar 3 días poder comer nada que no sea helado. Oye, no suena tan mal, solo poder comer helado. Popcorn? I don't think that's the word that you want to be associated with teeth. That sounds really bad. Oh god. Popcorn? Oh no. Keeping a broken tooth is worse. I know. Like, it makes me more scared what could happen with a broken tooth than removing it. But at the same time, it's scary, especially because now it's been a while and it doesn't hurt anymore, and it's like, what's even the point? I could just skip it, even if it's broken, it's fine. But it's not fine. I need to remove it, but what if I don't? Oh, I'm so scared. I guess it's for my own good. Es por mi bien. Hay que quitarla por mi bien. Gotta remove it for my own good. But what if I don't? Then it's very scary. It's very scary. ¿Puedes bajar tu meñique sin que el resto de tus dedos bajen? No realmente, porque... Es curioso, porque el mover los dedos, como los músculos están conectados, es prácticamente imposible moverlos sin que se muevan otros. ¿Sobrevivió? No, eso suena muy mal. You think only tinkle food sounds good, but you don't realize you can't eat anything that's too solid, mostly yogurt, gelatin, and juice. I'm mentally prepared to eat mashed potatoes. No, choconuggies. It's okay. I'll survive some days without choconuggies. I'll survive on mashed potatoes and soup. I like soup. Soup is good. Sobreviviré a base de puré de patatas y sopa. Y helado, ojalá helado. Helado suena bien. Ya es la época de comer helado. It's time now to eat ice cream. Cold soup. Cold soup is also fine. And eggs! Yes, eggs are good. I'm more scared than I'm more scared of like the tooth removal than what I'm gonna eat afterwards. But like, oh, I know it's just gonna be a moment, and then I'll just forget about it afterwards, and it will be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. But having to get to that point first, it's like, oh. Starting to believe Yomi doesn't really chocolate nugget, just pure marketing. I confess, I have not eaten choco nuggets in a while. In like over a year, I think. So maybe I should change that at some point this summer. It's been a while. 8 molars! Oh no. Bajar al meñique y que los demás se queden en su lugar. Si lo haces como... De hecho puedo... Si lo hago a propósito, sí que puedo. Por ejemplo, manteniendo los demás juntos, sí que puedo. Pero si lo bajas como naturalmente, siempre se va a mover el dedo de al lado. Eat your favorite food before the surgery. Said 3 days, but depending on the surgery, it could be a whole week. No quiero ir al dentista. Cada vez suena peor ir al dentista. I don't want to go to the dentist. Every time it sounds worse. Eggs are 100% not vegetarian. I think it's more of a vegan thing to not eat eggs. More than vegetarian, because I think vegetarian people still eat eggs and like dairy products, but not meat. I will take note of that though, about eating my favorite food before the surgery. I will... Oh wait. Huh. I just realized something. I painted the eyes in the base layer when I should have done that in another layer. Vegans eat milk and eggs, vegetarians don't because it's animal produced. Wasn't it the opposite? I don't know why, but I've always known it as the opposite. The egg can become meat, so it's a still exception. I think it had more to do about like eggs coming from farms, so it's still like places where animals are like potentially not treated well, which hopefully is not the case. Like, I think it is that vegans are the ones that don't eat any animal products at all. Source, I have a vegan friend. At least that's what I... At least that's what I know. Yeah, it's okay. They are very similar terms and unrelated, so it's understandable, but like not knowing which one is which. Se preocupa porque los veganos comen algo como ensaladas, pero como Yomi no es una, no debería preocuparse. Exacto. No me va a pasar nada. In the end, it's a personal choice after all. As long as people still get the necessary nutrients to be healthy, which can be gotten in other ways. Because it's still important to, you know, stay healthy and get the sustenance that you need. Where is the face? Ah, here. Wait! I forgot about this. I don't think it's silly though. I think it's for a good cause after all. I mean, no one that is like a decent person would try to force something onto you that you don't want to be. If someone forces you to like do something that you don't want to, or to like follow a lifestyle that is not the one that you want to follow, maybe the problem is not exactly the lifestyle, but that the person is trying to force something like against your will after all. Did anything that casts a shadow? Does that have a name? But everything casts a shadow. What do you eat, three of you? I'm concerned. Mama! Hello, little. Cute. Only two-dimensional beings! Oh no! Even if I'm not a salad, I feel like I'm in danger now. Well, is anyone better than others just because of their lifestyle? Probably not really. In the end, everyone lives the way that they want to. At least the people who can. As long as it's not hurting others. I think that's the important thing. How did this get to this point? How did things end up turning to to this topic? Anyway, guys, it's summer. And I'm afraid of the dentist. I will be strong, I promise. When the day comes, I won't be able to stream, but I will try to be strong. When I come back that day, I'll have one less tooth. People all the time, like, make assumptions about things that they don't know. I think it's important to, like, stay informed about things and not judge just from, like, secondhand knowledge. It's how to say this? Whole kind of worms that can be associated with a lot of other topics, if you think about it. I'm sure they know the drill. Oh yeah, they do. They do know the drill. They are gonna... I'm also gonna know that drill, and I'm very afraid of that. Well, not sure if it's gonna be the drill, because they are just gonna remove a tooth, but... Man. I'm scared. If I kept saying that I'm scared, maybe I'm just making myself more scared for no reason. The important thing, guys, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it's important to surround yourselves with people that accept you as you are and that don't judge you. That's the important thing. Don't let anyone force you into something that you don't want to be. Should be scared, it's an dentist, you're scary. Ooh. Yes, they are. Dentist is scary. Yo-hooo, Kair, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yay! I have good ideas for the eyes. I'm gonna give her orange eyes. Orange themed eyes. Can't wait to try doing that. Chicos, vamos a jugar. No, vamos a dibujar. Yo cada vez que empiezo stream. Let's see. Feels weird because el dentista tiene como que apuntalarse, literalmente jalar el diente. ¡No! No quiero saber, no quiero saber. El día que llegue el momento de que me quiten el diente, simplemente voy a cerrar los ojos, voy a transportarme a otro mundo mentalmente y cuando abra los ojos ya no tendré el diente y todo estará bien. Eso es lo que haré. The day that I have to get my teeth removed, I will just close my eyes and I'll be transported to another world mentally, and when I wake up, when I open my eyes again, my tooth will be gone and all will be fine. I do have to say, I'm very scared of the anesthesia, but it's the most important part. Because I don't like needles. I really hate needles. En realidad la anestesia es lo que más miedo me da. Porque no me gustan las agujas. You always judge. They call you Judge Crumpets. You hate needles, I don't think you should look behind. Paper! Paper! What? No! Ah, because that's where I keep my sewing equipment. You're right. How do you know that? How did you know that, actually? How did you know that? How did you get that information, paper? Yeah, it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be fine. Anyway, guys, let's change the topic. No more dentist. No more dentist until the day comes, okay? No more dentist. Cuando estaba en el colegio visitaba mucho al ortodontista, que tenía una enorme barriga, tanto que chocaba con mi cara y era como una almohada. ¡Oh! No puede ser. Bueno, mira, eso seguramente hacía las visitas más llevaderas. Me despertaré del dentista en un isekai. Ahí sí que me voy a preocupar. I will get worried. I will get worried if I wake up from the dentist into an isekai. Can you imagine? No pasa nada, no pasa nada. En medio, lo digo medio en broma. MDP3, wait, what? Wait, the Fire Emblem game is Milanesa de Perro 3? What? Can't wait to see that. Oh my god. It's gonna be like in Tomodachi Life. It's gonna be like in Tomodachi Life. No way. Amazing. Can't wait, Leo. Can't wait to see that game. Okay. I'm gonna keep painting all the lines and then we're gonna do paint over on top of everything. I think that's gonna be most of the design. Right now, just the base. Tener que pintar la cara separada, eso sí, es como de las cosas más difíciles. Having to paint the face separately, that's probably like one of the more difficult things to do. But it's looking good, I think. Creo que se está viendo bien. Gonna blur things a little bit. What would such offspring be? What is half ghost and half rock? A comet, maybe? ¿Quién es usted? No sé. Ahora que lo dices, empiezo a tener dudas. ¿Quién soy? ¿De dónde vengo? ¿Hacia dónde voy? Al dentista probablemente, pero no hoy. A gawk, or maybe a rust. Floating pebble. Este diseño... Ok, contexto de nuevo para este diseño. El otro día no podía dormir. Así que me dije, ¿sabes qué? Voy a dibujar algo así rápido. Y me salió este diseño de adoptable. Y la dibujé como en 1 o 2 horas. Desde el sketch hasta las líneas. Logré terminarla entera. Así que... hoy toca darle colores. Yeah, quiero ponerle ojos de naranja. I wanna give her orange eyes. And share your death code in MVP to know what you think. Tell me, what's it gonna be? Googly eyes in the monocle. Oh my god, that would be really funny to see. The googly eyes. I knew I should never challenge death to pillow fight. What? That goes so hard. Va muy duro. ¿Qué cosas adoptables la gente? Normalmente, ¿cómo haces? A veces me han llegado a pedir algún arte adicional como encargo después de comprar un diseño. Te da miedo el dentista, pero el mayor enemigo de cualquier artista es poder dormir sin pensar. No acabé ese dibujo, ni siquiera empecé el otro. Eso es muy cierto en realidad. Así estaba el otro día. Con los ojos mega abiertos, pensando tengo que dibujar. The other day that's how I was. I was like, oh, I have to draw, and that's why I couldn't sleep. My death quote in the context of Fire Emblem, in the context of my HP getting to 0 in a Fire Emblem game. Okay, let's add a bit of gradient in the hair, and a little bit towards red. This way it looks a little bit more vivid. Never played Fire Emblem. All I've heard of them is that they are political Mario, it seems. They are strategy games, but there's also like some of them have the option of pairing together some of the units, and so in some of the games that also gives you like child units that you can also. Okay, context. They are not literal children. They always find excuses to put them like grown up in battle, like they have time has passed differently where the child has grown, which is the worst excuse I've ever seen from Fire Emblem Fates. But we'll just nod and say, okay, you wanted to add child units and you couldn't find a better way. Fine. Code hello, I'm Yomi by Gardenia. There's only one thing I do different there, and it's instead of hello, it has to be Yo-hooo. Yo-hooo, I'm Yomi by Gardenia. There we go. Now who's gonna continue Pain Monday? I think that's what I would think, actually. Who's gonna continue Pain Monday? I must continue Pain Monday. If I don't, who will? Josefa, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hate that after awakening all that people know Fire Emblem 4 is the waifu culture. It's kind of a shame. Honestly, I did not like Fate. I played it pretty recently, actually. Like, I think around the beginning of this year. Maybe a little bit before that. It was some months ago that I finished playing Birthright. I did not enjoy the story much. I enjoyed it more than the first time that I tried playing it, because the first time I wasn't able to finish it. But it had a lot of wasted potential. There were a lot of things that I did like, but they were none of them were like used well, I feel. It was bad, it's bad, it's bad. The story is bad. A lot of the characters, they are good, and they would shine a lot better if they were not stuck in Fire Emblem Fates, which is a shame. I was not expecting that I would get more attached to the Norian family. At the beginning it was like, wait, actually they are all pretty interesting. It's a shame that they are stuck in this game. I'm lucky gacha pisses me off, so I've never played them. Nah, Fire Emblem, well, there's the Fire Emblem gacha, but the original Fire Emblem games, the mainline ones, they are not gacha. They are actually pretty good. My favorite one is Radiant Dawn. I like Radiant Dawn a lot. Still better than the game Conception. Oh, I've seen that one. It's so weird. I'm sure there's a market for that, but I remember seeing the demo on 3DS and thinking, what is this? It's not for me. But there's gonna be a market for that, yeah. ¡Yo-hooo, Chris! ¿Qué tal? Aquí estoy continuando un diseño. Me gusta bastante cómo está quedando, la verdad. I like how it's turning out so far. Fire Emblem Gacha isn't really a Fire Emblem game. A lot of the designs also... A lot of the original designs from that game, they don't really feel very Fire Emblem-ish. It does feel more like gacha game designs. Some of them are cool. I don't know how the story has continued because I stopped playing it quite a bit ago. Maybe it's good. Maybe it has been getting good, and I don't know. I cannot judge the story because I left it at like book 3, I think, and they have continued a lot more since then. They made Amelia General there. Oh yeah, that's a bit weird. But she already wore like bulky armor, but they do try adding different variations on the classes and all that. I don't know. Next time you're gonna tell me Nika has a grounded and very normal story. Wait. We cannot trash talk the Nika story here because I know that there's a lot of people who love it and people have told me that it's actually very good. So I believe that. I haven't seen the story myself, so I believe the people who have, that say, hey, actually Nika has good writing. I'm like, okay, that's surprising, but cool. Three Houses and Fates would suck. I've heard good things about Three Houses, but Fates, I do have my strong opinion on Fates, yeah. Awakening was good. I liked Awakening a lot. It did make the child units work because of the time travel. That was a very good excuse to add that. It fit very well with the theme and it made sense. And the game was actually really nice. I liked it. I have a friend who has no interest in fan service at all and likes Nick actually for the story. It's really unexpected, but also really nice to see. Really tells you that you can never judge a book by the cover. That's the thing, Amelia's introducing Fire Emblem Sacred Stone. She had the first female trainee sprite, first female cavalier sprite, the first female paladin sprite, but in the gacha general... I still have to play Sacred Stones, I have to say, so... I'll see my opinion on that when I get to play it. It's one of the... I did start to play it a long time ago, never finished it. It's one of the games in my list of games to finish. So we'll get there eventually. Someday I'll get to finish Sacred Stones. I think I need to change these for soft light? Yeah, let's go with soft light. You play Sacred Stones, do it on hard. The game has bugs on easy and normal. Wait, what? Really? I cannot play it on hard though. I'm so bad at hard mode. I'm really bad at hard mode. I gotta play it on normal. Minimum normal. Well, maximum normal. Yeah, this is overrated. It became really popular. I've heard very good things about it, and also that a lot of things went a little bit unexplored. I've also seen a lot of hate thrown at a lot of the characters. I haven't played it, so I cannot... I don't have a personal opinion on it because I haven't played it. My only opinion on the game is that Shamir is really pretty, and if I played it, I know who I would marry. Oh my god, there's a lady! Hello, lady! Hello, lady! Come here. Lady! Oh. Cute! New promoted units in easy normal have worse stats than regular enemy units. What? Really? That's maybe because they are lower level? Nah, that doesn't feel right. That's weird. Well, at least that means that I will be able to finish the game. I'm really bad at hard mode. I also haven't played Blazing Sword. It's one of the other GBA games that I haven't played yet. I did play Binding Blade, which was my first Fire Emblem, by the way. Okay, let me fix these. Is it normal or baby mode? You know what? As long as I can see the story and finish the game, I think I'm fine with that. Maybe there are like fixed versions that people maybe have fixed it. Sometimes people do that with like mods. Okay, now that this is done, like mostly the base of the coloring, we can start doing a bit of coloring on top of everything. Let's do that. Wait, first I'm gonna... where's the shadow? Here. Gonna put this layer on hard light. No, I would never goo goo gaga. I would never. I am not goo goo gaga. I just like seeing the stories of the games without having to repeat battles over and over. That's why. I am baby in horror games though, that is true. That I cannot deny. There we go. Color I'm gonna put this layer on top of everything so we can check the values and everything. Yeah, it's looking good, I think. It was very anticlimactic watching an enemy general protecting the throne have only 16 HP. Maybe it's the enemies that are baby. The enemies are playing the game in hard mode while you are playing it in easy mode. Meow. Cute. I have found the baby. Here's the baby. You are the baby, leader. You're the baby. Meow. Oh yeah, tengo que guardar otra vez. Let's make another save. Thank you for reminding me. Gracias por recordármelo. Yo, Minto, ¿qué tal? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Making a design today. Okay, now that everything is in order, I'm getting confused with all the layers that I've got. Let's try to do some paint over. Yeah, enjoy your coffee, three of you. Take care. Coffee time. The games that I really want to play more of, which I think I've mentioned them at some point because I've been playing one of them quite a bit lately, whenever I can. It's Etrian Odyssey! I love Etrian Odyssey so much. I need to play more of them. I've been playing Etrian Odyssey 3 and I'm almost done with my first run in it. I love that you can customize your party in it. Also, draw the map. You gotta draw the map yourself. It's really fun. The dungeon, you like the dungeon mapping simulator game? I love it! Yes! I really like it. It's really fun. I want to play more of them. I did try some demos back on the 3DS and I really enjoyed them. I tried the demos for 2 of the Untold games. And I need more. I want to play more. But first I want to finish 3 completely. It has 3 endings. It has 3 endings and I need to beat the game 3 times. So far I'm just in my first run, but I'm at the end of my first run. I'm just preparing to get to the end now. But it's been great, I like it a lot. There we go. Now you're gonna see how the face is gonna change a lot. I think I'm gonna do the face before anything else. I want to play more dungeon crawling games like that. I've had my eye also on Labyrinth of Refrain for years. For years I've wanted to play it. One day I will. Remember my first mantis fight. My whole team was destroyed except my skirmisher named Becky. She survived at 3 HP and landed a crit on the mantis. Heal her and she had to return alone. Oh no. Like before I started getting items to return or getting skills that allowed me to return to town, it was hell. The beginning of the game it's harsh. It took me a while to be able to like get a stable game loop, because I was like dying so much at the beginning. The game is ruthless at the beginning. I feel like it's really fun to play, for example, with like damage weaknesses and also status effects. I think I've seen few RPG games where those things are actually fun to use. Maybe I still need to play a lot more RPGs, that is true. I want to play so many more RPGs, but I don't know, Eternal Odyssey really stuck out to me because of that. Like, wow, I'm actually having fun trying to like play with the weaknesses instead of just mashing the attack button. Trying to do like combos with the party, like strategy. And also playing with the subclasses. Having a tank that can like duplicate themselves. That's amazing. You get 2 tanks, 1 on each row. It's beautiful. Video games are fun? Apparently. Sometimes they are. La vez que estaba jugando la primera vez Final Fantasy VI, un jefe casi me metió porque me metí donde no debía. Oh no. Ah, imagino que es como el trance del 9, que se activa así de vez en cuando, como los ataques especiales. Okay, I think if we paint this a little bit. That's gonna be a little bit better. Yeah, video games are fun. Who would have thought that video games are actually fun? Yay, I'm glad. Glad to hear that. Okay, let's continue adding some shadows. This is gonna be the volume shadows. Because there's two different kinds of shadows. The projected shadows and the shadows that are caused by the shapes. And they are different. And it has taken me years to properly learn how to do them, and I'm still learning that. But we'll get there. Let's see. For example, shadows that are because of the shapes are usually more smooth, and the shadows that are because of like projected, because something is like projecting shadow on something, they are usually a little bit harder, like this, like the shadow here in the neck. It's been fun to learn that. Oh wait. I said I would focus on the face first, and yet here I am, doing everything else first. Okay, let's go to the face first. Trying to paint a bit of the hair. Ah, wait. Maybe I should do this in another layer so I don't erase things on accident. A veces intenté jugar un Fire Emblem, al final lo terminé dejando los 30 minutos. Yeah, lo de que se mueran los personajes. Yo soy el tipo de gente que siempre resetea el juego si se me muere alguien. Porque es como, no voy a dejar que nadie muera. I'm the kind of Fire Emblem player that resets the whole game, or that like resets the console if any of the characters dies. I'm like, no one is dying on my watch. I'm not passing this stage until I do it perfectly without no one dying. Ya hoy en día hay un modo más fácil, yep, donde simplemente si alguno muere, solo es durante esa stage, luego vuelven, simplemente se retiran. La verdad, cuando jugué al Fates esta última vez, me lo puse en modo casual, porque fue como, me niego a jugar este juego más de lo que me tome hacer la historia. No voy a pasarme aquí horas y horas reseteando solo porque alguien se ha muerto. Solo quiero pasarme la historia y ya está. I only have 2 HP! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna super die! Holy shit! Leo, why do you do this to me? Voy a super morir, solo tengo 2 HP. Me super guarda como en Pokémon, solo me pueden vencer con ataques super efectivos. Eso es buena idea en realidad. Debería tener un Shedinja en mi party. I should have a Shedinja in my party. I know more or less what Pokemon I would have in a party. Candelure for sure. And Sinistcha. Because Grass Ghost. Maybe Gorgeous too, because it's kind of like Mewtwo and it's also Ghost Grass. I guess Shedinja. We're getting a Shedinja too. And I guess Gardevoir because I've been compared to it a lot of times. A little bit of the hair. Doblemente incomible. Exacto, yo nunca soy comestible. No porque fantasma y 2 porque el pasto hace mal a los dientes humanos. Yo avisé de que no soy comestible. I told you guys I was not edible. No one believed me. But I was right. I was telling the truth. Pollo morado. Eso no puede negar que está rico, pero tampoco se come. Porque no es un repollo, es una rosa. Bueno, las rosas también se comen, eso no ayuda. Es una rosa específicamente no comestible. Cultivada específicamente para no ser comestible. My rose has been grown specifically to not be edible. Okay, let's save. I'm gonna move to the layer of the face itself, which is this one. Let's try painting a bit of the face details in it. For example, let's start with start with some shadows. Let's see if I can do these shadows without the help of multiply this time. I used to paint without multiply, but ever since I tried using it, it's become so comfortable that I just don't do it any other way anymore. Like this. guess it's fine like this. Now the rest of the eyes. Yo voy a juzgar si algún día yo me juego a Kingdom Hearts y no lo hacen la dificultad crítica. ¿Por qué? Si lo juego en algo que no sea dificultad normal o fácil, nunca lo voy a terminar. Piensa en lo mucho que me está tomando pasarme el Ocarina of Time. ¿Crees que puedo con algún otro juego de acción? Se me dan mal. I am bad at action games. Maybe we're going more on the pink side. Okay, time to add a little bit of detail to the eyes. I've had the idea for the eyes ever since I did the sketch, and we're gonna try to apply it. Let's see. First, let's save. Add a 0. Why a 0? To the 42. 420. Blaze it. Congrats, Crumpets. Congratulations. Now let's see if I can do this properly. There we go. Meterías los super bosses. Es que ya digo, se me dan muy mal los juegos de acción. Yo tengo que jugarlos un poco a mi ritmo y aprendiéndome las cosas poco a poco. Porque si no, me muero y me toma muchos intentos acabar el juego. Y además me daría vergüenza jugarlo en stream. Porque todo el mundo vería que soy malísima. I would be embarrassed to play it on stream, because then everyone would know that I'm super bad at it. That's the idea. Maybe we can even make the center a bit bigger. Y es que tengo que jugar juegos de turnos, porque si no, no me da tiempo a pensar. Mi cerebro no trabaja suficientemente rápido cuando se trata de estas cosas. My brain doesn't work fast enough when it comes to, like, reaction time in video games. I play turn-based games because I don't have time to think otherwise. I like having time to think about what I'm gonna do next. The eyes still need a lot of work, but we'll go little by little. My brain does work well when I let it think. It does. Trust me. I can be very smart when I try. I just have to know my limits. I'm gonna put this here anyway. It's gonna make this stand out more. Algún día quizá me atreveré a jugarlos. Quizá algún día. Maybe one day I'll give it a try. ¿Por qué no mañana? Porque tengo que seguir Arafel mañana. I need to continue Arafel. Primero acabar los juegos que tengo en la lista. Wait, ¿juego gratis en Steam? Wow. Voy mirando a ver cuáles hay, pero... hoy no vi como ninguno que me interesara. ¡Ah, sí! Lo vi, ese lo vi. Yup. Se veía muy nice. Acabar los juegos que tiene pendientes y soy muy graciosa a veces. Digo unas cosas. Es que no me gusta dejar juegos sin terminar. I don't like leaving my games unfinished. Exacto, mañana toca Arafel. Además encontré la piedra que me faltaba. Así que podremos terminar de subir a todos los de la party. Podemos darles subclases. Y seguir avanzando. Y en algún momento iré probando más juegos. No os preocupéis, que mi lista es muy enorme. My list is really big, don't worry. Ciertos dibujos que están ahí. O cierto personaje que ni color tiene. Wait, ¿cuál? ¿Cuál personaje? Ahora todos tienen colores. Now all of them have colors. I do still have drawings to finish, okay? I still have some art to finish. But I'm also catching up with that. Sí que es cierto que aún me quedan algunos dibujos por acabar, pero estoy logrando acabarlos todos. Pero me gusta jugar Yomi juegos. Por algo son Yomi juegos. Si juego cosas distintas, quizás se me da mal y todo el mundo se va a reír de mí. If I play different things, maybe I'll be super bad at it and people will make fun of me. Quizá en member, yeah, quizá sería buena idea jugar juegos que me den miedito solo en streams de membresías. Porque así menos gente se va a reír de mí. El MP3, cuando lo saques, quizá. Primero tendrás que terminarlo. It's not looking bad. No se ve mal. La pestaña sí que está aún muy por terminar. Bye bye, Meet, que vaya muy bien. Muchas gracias por venir. Yo ya pronto termino también, cuando acabe este ojo. Porque creo que hemos avanzado bastante. Y a ver si fuera de stream o en otro stream puedo acabarlo. De repente yo me se ponía a jugar Kingdom Hearts, pero solo los miembros. Habrá que ver si hay suerte y cae una membresía. Pero aún no. Aún quiero acabar más juegos antes de empezar de nuevos. Still wanna finish games before I start new ones. Primero que todo, Arafel. First of all, we gotta continue Arafel. I feel like the resolution that I'm using is not enough. I see often people recording speed paints of like how they paint the eyes and stuff like that, and they always look super smooth. But look at that, I can see all the pixels here. Cuando veo speed paints de gente pintando ojos así en super alta resolución, no sé cómo lo hacen. Porque yo luego aquí veo todos los píxeles. I like how the eye is looking though. I like it. Me gusta cómo se ve el ojo. A bit for contrast. Un poquito sí que es como color miel. Puede que sea por el rojo de arriba. La comparación de antes a después, eso sí. The comparison from before to after is quite something. Like, it's pretty different now. Se ve bastante diferente ahora. Aquí necesita más contraste. Kind of experimenting for now. It's the first time I paint eyes like this, with this sort of design. It might work better also with some layer effects. Además de RPGs, me gustan los juegos de Toho, por ejemplo. Me gusta también juegos más como centrados en historia, aunque no sean RPG en sí. Sí, de géneros en específico... No sabría decir. Tendría que ponerme a pensar en juegos que me gustan, pero bueno, tengo una listita en realidad. I do have a little list of some games that I really like a lot. None of this. Let's go with multiply. Acabo esto y puedo buscar la listita. Siento que hay algo que no me convence con cómo he hecho los ojos. Porque me gusta cómo se ven, pero siento que el renderizado está un poco raro. I like how they look, but maybe it's the rendering that looks a bit weird to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe this helps. Pero algo que tengo claro es que me gusta que los juegos cuenten historias. Se me hace más entretenido que simplemente jugar un juego donde simplemente las mecánicas. Prefiero que haya historia. It's never you, Yomi, blame someone else. Okay, it's my tablet's fault this time. Mi parte favorita de JoJo, de momento la 4. Me ha gustado mucho la 4. Pero de momento voy por la 5. Así que aún me faltan algunas. Yo fan de JoJo, por cierto. I think so far my favorite JoJo part has been 4. But I'm only at part 5, so... Yeah, I've been watching JoJo's for a while. Yo-hooo music, welcome. Ya, llevo un tiempo viendo JoJo's. Hacer esto en otra capa. Yeah, that was Baki. It's not the same. It's really not the same. Baki I will never watch. Okay, I don't dislike how the eyes look now. There's still something off though. I'll try maybe painting the other one different. We'll see. I'm just not sure. Okay, let's do a bit of the mouth. And then we're gonna leave it for today. Oh, este canal es una JoJo referencia, yep. Es muy curioso poder ver al fin todos los memes en contexto. Es muy de aquí vino esto, ahora entiendo. Es una experiencia. It's an experience. Now I can see all the memes in their natural habitat. ¿Quién me conoce va aquí por ver algunas cosas de eso? Yo porque tengo todas las unidades en The Battlecast. No somos lo mismo. We are not the same. ¿Una referencia pequeña que quieres agregar a Milanesa de Perro 3? No lo sé, la verdad, no se me ocurre. Quizá tendrás que ver yoyos. Oh no, me he convertido en las personas que les dicen a otros que tienen que ver yoyos. Now I'm part of the people who tell others to watch JoJo. Convertir en lo que juré destruir. Nah, pero en realidad nunca he jurado destruir a la gente que dice a otros que vean JoJo. Siempre les decía, algún día lo veré. Simplemente algún día lo veré. Y al final ocurrió. Era cosa de paciencia. Solo había que esperar al momento adecuado. Ok, creo que de momento la voy a dejar así. I think for now I'm gonna leave her like this. And I'm gonna continue probably a little bit of stream if I can. I do have some other drawings that I want to continue. By the way, coffee memberships are open if you want to also see some drawings posted before I post them in social media. I'll be posting some of my drawings there first from now on, so people who wanna get memberships in there can get a little preview early. And also time lapses. I'm gonna be posting speed paints. Yeah. Now there's both YouTube and coffee memberships. But the speed paints, you can also watch them on YouTube. So if you have a membership here on YouTube and you just want to see the speed paints, you don't have to get one on coffee. It's gonna be the same things. Yo-hooo, Ruby! Welcome! You're on my tablet on the side while I'm cooking rice with potatoes and calabresa sausage! Fried on onion! Oh my god, what an honor! Oh, enjoy! Cuando lo continúes no te quedarás dormida, ¿verdad? Espero que no. Espero no quedarme dormida. Espero no liarla con las líneas ni nada. Pero bueno, se está viendo bien. Siento que quiero mejorarle un poco la cabeza. Ha quedado un poco plana, pero bueno. Ampliarla un poco hacia arriba creo que lo suele arreglar todo. De momento voy a dejarla así. For now I'm gonna leave her like this for now. So, I will come back tomorrow for RFL, so I'll see you there. Nos veremos mañana con RFL. Y este dibujo quizá, si aún no lo he terminado la semana que viene, quizá lo vuelvo a traer aquí y decir, hey, venga, vamos a seguirlo. If I haven't been able to finish this drawing by next Thursday, I might continue it on stream again. We'll see. We'll continue until it's finished. Eventually all my drawings are gonna be finished. Eventualmente todos mis dibujos a medias serán acabados. Pero yeah, for now this will be all for today. I'm not cabezuda, I just think a lot. I need a lot of space to feed my big brain. Necesito mucho espacio en mi cabeza para poder tener mi cerebro galáctico. So, for now, take care everyone, and I will see you next time. Por ahora cuidaos mucho y nos veremos a la próxima. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.